Bayer Leverkusen's unbeaten Bundesliga was sewn up on Saturday as they won 2-1 against Augsburg to extend their season-long unbeaten run to 51 matches. Xabi Alonso's side also lifted the trophy on the day. They now have the Europa League and German Cup finals left to finish an entire campaign without losing. European football expert Andy Brassel said on last night's Trans-Europe Express that Leverkusen are the best Invincibles he's seen.
There's a no excuses policy under Xabi Alonso, and I think that makes an enormous difference, really, in terms of Alonso's attitude, in terms of the outlook. And the fact that everyone in that squad has felt involved has enabled them to get through this fixture list and really has kept this unbeaten run going, which we have to say, Danny, is not just an unbeaten run, it's an unbeaten run in which they've won the vast majority of the games. So in that way, it's not as comparable to Arsenal or Juventus, brilliant as those teams were. They've only dropped 12 league points all season.
I mean, the counter-argument, look, unbelievable achievement.
Correct.
I think they'll almost certainly win the German Cup. Atalanta, that'll be a different challenge. Arsenal's Invincibles, I would offer, were playing against a different level of opponent domestically than Bayer Leverkusen.
I would agree. It's difficult, Jeff, because it's a remarkable achievement. It's a remarkable achievement, and it sounds as though we're nitpicking a little bit and want to detract from the achievement. In no way do we want to do that, because as I say, it's fantastic. But I would agree with you. You look at the Bundesliga this year, and I do follow it. I wouldn't claim to be an expert, Andy. Obviously, I would say he's got far greater knowledge of the Bundesliga than me, but I don't think the Bayern Munich were as strong as we've seen them. Stuttgart finished second. Leipzig perhaps not as strong as they've been in recent. So it's a brilliant achievement, and I think they will win the German Cup. I actually think they'll beat Atalanta as well, which is a game I'm looking forward to. Going to be there on Wednesday night, so I'm looking forward to that. But again, it's so difficult. I mean, that Arsenal side were unbelievable, weren't they?
Yeah. That's unlike you being at the game live.
I can't get enough. Can't get enough. I've seen Leverkusen a couple of times this season. I haven't seen Atalanta. I've just watched them in the box against Liverpool. But do you know something? We're nitpicking a little bit, or a big bit, because it's a remarkable achievement, and they're a phenomenal side.
Of course, they certainly are. Managers done brilliantly, and with a team,
and Stein as well.
Yeah, I mean, fantastic. talkSPORT, by the way, brings you live coverage of that Europa League final between Atalanta and Bayer Leverkusen on Wednesday, 8 o'clock kickoff. Just a quick text from Sam in Hexham. Morning, gents. As a Geordie, if we had to sell either Isak or Bruno, as much as I love him, it would have to be Bruno.
That's what I said.
Yeah, we have a ready-made replacement coming in Tonali.
I just said that to Jeff. Funnily enough, I think as good a player as he is, Bruno, and he looked terrific at the weekend. I've got to watch the highlights. He looked brilliant at the weekend. I think he might be slightly easier to replace than Isak.
I mean, look, he has been wonderful for Newcastle, and from a Newcastle perspective, you hope that will continue, but it looks like one of them will leave. And at the moment, it looks like it's going to be Bruno.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app, and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.